So what exactly is the model for building web services using the JAX WS type of an implementation? So let's talk a little bit about what this JAX WS model is going to look like. First of all, it's really just a simpler way to develop and deploy different kinds of web services. And what it utilizes is the concept of a POJO or a plain old Java object. In the older implementation of the RPC world, we were always thinking about extending something or manipulating and working with different kinds of exception objects and defining and extending different types of superclasses. Here, what we're looking at in this realm is simply working with any kind of a Java object type, which means I can take existing Java classes that I happen to have out there and easily turn them into some brand of a service. I don't need any deployment descriptors either. So in the older JAX RPC realm, what we were looking at was defining the service through a series of XML deployment descriptor files. With this implementation, by looking at the source code, I can look and see different kinds of annotations, and those annotations are going to tell me if a particular component, a Java POJO, happens to be a service or not. In addition to that, we've got the layered approach to the development aspect. So the high-level layers are going to insulate us from having to be aware of the implementation. The low-level layers are going to be concerned with the modification of the messages, the interpretation of it, and the transfer and transmission of the messages between the various participants. In addition to that, the JAX WS model is going to be integrated completely with the Java EE5 development and all the things that it offers. It also has a integration with the data binding aspects of what JAX-B happens to be. So the Java API for XML binding provides for us a series of XML schema definitions that covers the complete realm. JAX RPC didn't exactly do that. It covered most of it, but it didn't cover everything. In addition to that, we're also going to be protocol and transform independent. So we're not going to be concerned with matching up with a particular protocol